It's a new week and a new vlog now. I'm in this beautiful hotel in Vienna, actually waiting for a taxi and getting back to London. But it's time for another vlog, I guess. Just in case, for some of you have never seen these vlogs, my name is Vlad and I run a software product studio called TGR. And I shoot these weekly vlogs just about life, business, and showing you what I'm really doing on a daily basis. So I hope you'll enjoy it. But let's get started this week and this vlog. I think this is vlog 15, so let's go. I am back to London now, back to my studio, back to where all of the important things happen. Even though I enjoy traveling so much, Vienna is an amazing city. It's good to be back and I'm looking forward to a very focused week. One of the things that I wanted to share with you is on the plane I was working for maybe 2 or 3 hours. I mainly spend Mondays on very strategic and very operational tasks. So I kind of try to plan out the entire week because I personally overview 2-3 products that we're building and I'm very hands-on, very involved. And then there's a couple more projects where I'm actually not as much involved. And there's obviously people dealing and making sure that everything's going great. So this is why it's very important for me to make sure that I'm able to fit in everything I want to do into 1 week. One of the things, as I said, I wanted to share with you is because I really want to do all of this, these vlogs, these videos, I started actually allocating time for content. So even not like these videos, 4 or 5 minutes long, but I mean the value creator show we're producing and then some other videos that we're shooting. So previously I would be like, yeah, let me finish some of my work and then I would start recording content. But now, for example, for tomorrow from 10 to 11, I have a slot for the value creator show. And the interesting thing is, even if I decide to reschedule the time slot and when I'm going to produce that show, it still helps me so much being way more disciplined when it comes to content. Because again, there's so many things I'm doing, products building, that it's hard sometimes to fit in content. But maybe if you're trying to fit in something as well, even if it's not content, something else, try to at least dedicate and allocate a time slot for that. And I think it just really changes the mentality when it comes to actually doing that thing. Try it out, helps me. Probably will help you too. But going to be now, I think 3-4 hours of different calls, operational tasks, product catch-ups and stuff like that. Monday, what can I say? It's always a very hectic and important day, because for me, if Monday goes well, there's a huge chance that all of the other days during this week will go well too. But so far, I'm very optimistic about this Monday. It's another day. Finally got some rest because yesterday when I returned back home, I only had the energy to do all of the sort of operational business calls, and then I was like, nah, that's enough for today. I'm now off to bed. So today I'm feeling good. And I'm actually on my way back home to produce some content, the Value Creator Show. If you haven't watched it yet, actually check it out. I think hopefully you'll find it interesting. I talk about ways to create value essentially and just show you some examples of startups, businesses, entrepreneurs innovating and creating value in different ways, specifically using tech in most of the cases, because that's what I'm focusing on and really passionate about every single day. Check it out, it's good, but hopefully it'll be a good episode today because I've prepared some good content and now it's time to produce it. Delivery process, as I said, it's 4 people on the project. Basically the senior developer, the architect, looks at these mock-ups together with the designer and with the business analyst to basically go through them and say whether something is doable or not. This is the stage where the developer will say, hey guys, let's say you came up with this is totally not doable, I want you to change this, or let's keep discussing what can be seen on the screen, how it works. And then specifically, well, obviously this is a different game, tournaments. Event registration, how it works. Might be an interesting one for you because this is like very, very specific. I think this call that I just did, there's maybe like a 30% possibility that this project could get through. It's a company from Asia, from Singapore. Honestly, like it feels like even like 50-50. Might go through, might not. The interesting thing is today I have another 2 of these calls where a project might be pre-approved. Well, one of them we're still kind of like in the mid of, let's call it selling. On the other project, we're kind of like, we want to upsell another mini project to our existing client. So it would be interesting to record this in real time because I honestly don't know how this will end. Like whether we'll manage to sell something or not, who knows. But with this one, hopefully it can go through. In general, I would say, just to give you rough statistics and number, I think there's always like a 20, like once there's some specific demand and someone wants something, I think there's like a 25% chance that the project will go through because people understand we have the expertise, we can do stuff, we're good at it, and so on and so on. So if there's 3 calls today, let's just hope 1 or 2 go through and become our customers. That would be amazing. That would be really, really good. So I'm hoping for that. We really recommend like testing more things and be confident that you could at least increase it by like 20-30% at least. What's up everyone? I think it's around 10 p.m. now. To be honest with you, the whole day I was just working. I was in the zone doing stuff, building stuff from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. I was doing all of the product calls, checking in with everyone, what we're building, how we're building. But then starting from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., I was actually building AI agents. In some bits of my work, I found out that I have some repetitive tasks and I thought, cool, let me build an AI agent so that that AI agent could automatically do the thing that I'm doing manually on a daily basis now. So I built 2 or 3 of those, 1 for content purposes, 2 for business purposes. And I'm happy. I'm just happy about that. Finished that, went back home, just dinner, and then some content stuff because we're producing lately this value creator show where I'm talking about interesting use cases, interesting businesses, interesting ways to create value. Hence we have this name, Value Creator Show. Yeah, just in the zone today, just building stuff, doing stuff, and just enjoying it. Honestly, just enjoying the process. For those who are potentially interested in watching the Value Creator Show, let me actually tell you where the idea sort of came from. Every day I spend so much time reading things, going through reports and stuff like that, and I'm always trying to find ways to interpret any of the news and insights in a very practical way so that then I could actually think about something or implement something in my business or think about new ideas that I could try in the future. It just feels that there's so much noise out there now, AI, tech and all of this, that ultimately there needs to be a curated, show/talk where someone in a very friendly, non-salesy way tries to communicate something that could be valuable in your current or future business that you're going to launch. So this is why I thought like 4 or 5 news articles, insights a day would be, not a day, every other day, would be super valuable. So you could just watch that and be like, cool, I can use that. So I'm trying to save you time, instead of just going through hundreds of different news that are just, to be honest, noise. There's a lot of noise out there that doesn't add any value. And this is why I thought even to call it the value creator. Any insights on news or cases or examples that actually create value for you or for your current or your future business. We'll add a link somewhere here probably. Yeah, check it out. I hope you'll like it, but the soup is good.
Part of my success is just a wife that can cook well. I'm telling you. Because when it comes to tech, things change every single day. Like I'm telling you, there's always different tech every day. But wife, she's always the same, and she's there to support, to help out. I mean, even food. A bit of a off topic here, but yeah, that's my basis, and like that's how I live. That's my fundamental thing in life. You know, my wife, my friends, everything else, a lot of it is just noise, a lot of noise. So this is what I'm telling you. The Value Creator Show is not noise. You have to watch it. It's good.
Saturday morning. Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching this from. I'm just now packing the bag. It's Saturday here. I'm off to play some squash with my friend. Weekends I try to keep relatively chill. I'm fully fine with working on Saturdays, and on Saturdays I usually do what I call leftovers. It means there's something I didn't finish doing throughout the week. So I usually set aside like 2-3 hours to finish that stuff on a Saturday. On Sundays though, I actually stopped working most of the time because I realized it's not sustainable. Previously I did work on Sundays, but now I understand I need one day to fully refresh, chill, do some simple stuff at home, and that's it. So then I have the energy on Monday to go and like really go hard. But yeah, a bit of sport now, living, chilling, working, that's what it is. So yeah, gonna play some squash, meet with my friends for some breakfast, lunch, maybe that's gonna be brunch. And that's pretty much it for today. And then in the evening, a bit of work. So hope you're enjoying your weekend if you're watching this on the weekend. If it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I don't know what day, whenever you're watching this, keep building, because I'm going to be working during weekdays too and going to be building all of this stuff with you. So, but always remember to get some rest on the weekend. I do think it's critical, because at some point you understand that, especially if you're running something on your own, that all of this is a marathon. It's definitely not a sprint. And you need all that energy, that clear thinking to be consistently working and producing results. Right, I'm off to squash. Let's wrap up week 15 of building, doing stuff, and just living. Hope you enjoyed this. Have a great weekend if you're watching this in the weekend. If not, keep working and keep building.